Hello, you dirty minders, and welcome back to Roni D TV. It is I, Roni D, and today we are here because it's official. The 40-day election campaign for the 43rd federal election has been called as of today. To do so, our Prime Minister, Mr. Justin Trudeau, had to go to visit Rideau Hall today and talk to the Governor General. Essentially what he did was he asked permission from the Governor General to dissolve Parliament and launch Canada's 43rd general election. So that means on October 21st, 2019, we will be going to the polls for a federal election to vote for the next Prime Minister, or to extend this Prime Minister, or whatevs. That's what's happening on the 21st. So if you're not already set up to vote, then you should do that now, because you only have 40 days in which to do so and make your informed decision. So right now, where the polls are sitting, it's actually a really tight race. Basically, it's coming down to Liberals and Conservatives. Big shock. Right now, they are both tied literally at 33.8% on the poll from CBC, which it was really simple to find. You just literally type in 2019 Canada election polls, and bam, you're right there. The next in the higher up ones, NDP at 12.9, Green Party is at 10.7, and then we have Bloc Québécois at 4.4, and People's Party of Canada causing the most controversy and coming up from behind at 3.3. They had their whole little brouhaha when they put up some billboards that pissed off some people about mass immigration, and that caused a whole stir about, you know, freedom of expression and, you know, the right to freedoms and all this crap, and who has to be responsible for the message or the medium or whatever. They're causing quite a stir, but they're still only at 3.3%, so that's interesting. Some people had a problem with the Prime Minister announcing the election today, with it being 9/11. It's a bit tacky. I'll give him that. It's the 18th anniversary of the events that happened in New York. If you don't know what happened on 9/11, I don't know what planet you're from, but welcome. Here's like the Earth. It's a bad day 18 years ago. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit tacky for diplomatic reasons. He might have wanted to pick, you know, like tomorrow or yesterday or any other day in the year. But that's fine. I mean, the 21st was about what we were hearing for October anyway, so we had to kind of do it around this time. Some think it's a ploy. I don't know if that's true or not, but I try not to attribute to malice what I can attribute to incompetence. But you have to admit that if you look at what's going on, it's easy to see where this ploy story is coming from. Yesterday, the Globe and Mail broke a story that the RCMP are attempting to investigate the criminal obstruction charges in the SNC case and are being blocked by the federal government. And then today, the Prime Minister went in and asked for permission to dissolve Parliament for the next 40 days for the election process. So with Parliament dissolved, there's no way for the RCMP to proceed unhindered, because there can be no vote to suspend privilege. So basically that puts the investigation for that on the back burner for at least the next 40 days, to allow for the election, which, again, yeah, I can see how that looks like a ploy, but I don't know. I don't know if that was malice or incompetence, but I think either way, it's again, kind of something to think about when you're making your informed decision on the 21st. So maybe it's tacky, maybe it's just a ploy. Maybe it was just, this was the date they were already going to do it. Who knows? But over the next little bit there's going to be debates, so we're going to talk about those, and we're going to talk about where everybody stands on the different topics. Now that everything's sort of kicked off, we're going to have some more information available, so we can do the series on each political party and where they stand and what they're doing. I'm going to try, instead of the mudslinging and the he said, she said bullshit, I don't really care about the personal attacks and all of that. I want to know where they stand on the issues and what it's going to mean to us as Canadians to vote in this election. Your vote matters. If anybody says it doesn't, they're lying to you, and they want you to stay home so that you don't vote. Because decisions are made by those who show up, and they don't want you to show up. But if you make an informed decision on the 21st, you win. So let's get informed and let's make those decisions. If you're not registered to vote, do so. It's not difficult. There are plenty of places that'll help you with that. And yeah, so pop back here in the next couple of days. We'll start that process of going through the different parties and where they stand. And yeah, welcome Canadians to your 43rd federal election. See you soon. Bye.